There had been negotiations. Endless ones. Treaties rewritten, languages auto-translated, emissaries beamed across light years with trembling hands and artificial smiles. Earth stood on the edge of annihilation. Not because of invasion, but because of selection. The Galactic Convergence, a council of ancient civilizations, had decided that Earth would not be destroyed, not yet. It would be tested. And from humanity, they asked for one representative. Not a politician. Not a soldier. Not a scientist. No, they asked for something purer. Send us your final gift, they had said. The phrasing was haunting. She was chosen. Her name was Leora Vale. An artist. A dancer. A woman whose voice could silence riots and whose paintings sold to planets she'd never seen. Her DNA was unremarkable, her ancestry lost to collapsed archives. But her presence? It was undeniable. Like gravity. Like storm winds before they turn. She did not volunteer. She was summoned. Earth dressed her in a gown woven with quantum threads. It shimmered with starlight and wept with nanodust. A crown was offered. She refused. Instead, she wore a simple band around her wrist, a copper relic from her grandmother, a reminder of mud and memory. When she stepped aboard the diplomatic cruiser Unity's Hope, silence followed her. Cameras blinked. Leaders nodded with nervous respect. Children cried without knowing why. The ship rose. She never looked back. The Convergence welcomed her with protocol so ancient even their AI archives struggled to interpret it. Planets bowed. Moons rotated off course to better frame her arrival. Empires watched, waiting. She was brought to Eltherion Prime, the heart of the Council, a world suspended in gravitational equilibrium between three suns. Its skies were silver. Its oceans, thought-responsive. No human had ever walked there. No non-citizen had ever been allowed beyond the orbital gate. They let her walk freely. She spoke only once. "I am not here to impress you," she said. "I am here because Earth would rather give you me than give you war." 1,000 empires laughed. One chancellor cried. But she did not flinch. At first, they tested her. Psychic probes. Culture traps. Temporal loops. They showed her simulated wars, love turned against her, the death of Earth over and over. They tried to break her with beauty and horror alike. She sketched through it all. Danced through illusions. Whispered poetry in dead dialects. She passed every trial. And then something strange happened. Planets began defecting. The Convergence was not a democracy. It was dominion. Its members did not vote, they obeyed. But after Leora's third public speech, a story about a broken violin played during Earth's final ice storm, a rogue moon state withdrew from the Union. After the seventh performance, an entire civilization halted its war engines, mid-bombardment. By her ninth address, a mutiny formed within the Convergence Council itself. They tried to silence her. They failed. A single counselor, a being of crystal tendons and void light named Iscaries, confronted her personally. It floated before her in the Hall of Axioms, where only law and punishment were ever discussed. "You are disrupting balance," it said. "You are a virus of influence." She smiled. Maybe your balance was never balance at all. It struck her. Her body bled starlight. Not metaphorically. Her blood, augmented unknowingly by Earth's last nanogift, shimmered with sentient photons. The room burned. Protocol shattered. Iscaries disintegrated. That moment changed everything. The Convergence fractured. Some said she was a weapon. Others claimed she was a myth encoded in flesh. The truth was simpler: she was human. Completely, heartbreakingly human. But in that humanity, the galaxy saw something ancient and terrifying: hope. War broke out, not because she led it, but because she inspired it. Silenced systems revolted. Slave moons launched their chains into the stars. Artificial intelligences that had waited eons for meaning now found it in her art, her movement, her voice. They called her the final offer. The starborn error. The hope that unmade order. The galactic order collapsed in 7 years. Earth was untouched. Not because of fear, but because of reverence. She never returned. They say she lives now in a ship that is half organic, half idea. It sails between systems like a forgotten melody. Her presence causes tides to alter and flowers to bloom in radioactive soil. Empires send envoys, not with weapons, but with gifts, music, color, language. She accepts none. She offers only stories. And through those stories, rebellions still begin. Because Earth gave the galaxy its last hope. And the galaxy, in its arrogance, accepted. It did not understand then that one woman could end 10,000 years of control. That beauty could be revolution. That gentleness could be sharper than war. And that when Earth offers its last, it offers everything.